Hello, YouTube. Thanks for tuning in to a new day 365. This is my channel on addiction, relapse, and recovery. My name's Jim. Today is December 20. No, it's not. Today's December 6th, 2020, and I'm 20 days sober today. Um, I'm in a drug rehab facility. It's a 30-day program with the option to stay 90 days. Um, and this is I'm at a treatment center called St. Michael's Homes in Toronto, and I'm not recommending it for anyone. This program's kind of a joke. They have 3 groups a day, which are supposed to last an hour, um, and that's Monday to Friday, and they are at 10 a.m., 2 p.m., and 7 p.m. Most groups don't last an hour. Sometimes they only last 15 minutes. The counselors show up late. Um, and most of the residents don't even show up for half the groups. So, what the fuck's that about? It's kind of a shit show. But at the same time, I realize I'm going to get into it what I put at it. I'm going to get out of it what I put into it. That being said, I've been to good rehabs in the past, and I like the 12-step base. They work for me. My point being is that I have the tools, right? I have the tools I need to stay sober. So the conclusion I come to yesterday, bouncing it off some sober people, is that maybe this is exactly what I need because there's a lot of free time. Today's Sunday, and my weekends are free, right? It's all my time, and I'm allowed to go outside, and I'm allowed to go around the city, things like this. Um, so I guess what I'm learning is that this is a good opportunity for me to learn what to do with my free time instead of using or picking up a drug, right? So I got to take that into consideration. Since I've been here, I've got a AA home group and I've got a sponsor. I've also got 3 new sober friends who are sober, who have been sober, who are working a solid program. And this is good because, already I've had a couple small issues that kind of stir up my emotions. And it's my emotions that take me out. That's why I use drugs, right? Drugs and alcohol. So now with all this free time, I'm learning to reach out to sober people, new people too, and that's something new for me. Like yesterday, I had an hour-long conversation on the telephone with someone I don't even know, someone I haven't even met. I've only met them over a Zoom meeting, but it's cool because I can open up and talk about things, and it's real conversation, right? And I can't. I haven't had a real conversation with somebody in a long time. Not even with my ex partner, right? I don't know what it is, but we don't have that the real and meaningful conversations that I had yesterday, and I think that's pretty cool. Um, I don't know. I can talk more about this treatment center later. I have plans. I don't plan to stay here for the 90 days. I'll do the 30-day program, and then I have plans for further treatment. So I want to get back into reading Daily Reflections in a New Day. December 6th, when the chips are down. When we developed still more, we discovered the best possible source of emotional stability to be God Himself. We found that dependence upon His perfect justice, forgiveness, and love was healthy, and that it would work where nothing else would. If we really depended upon God, we couldn't very well play God to our fellows, nor would we feel the urge wholly to rely on human protection and care. 12 Steps and 12 Traditions, page 116. It has been my experience that when all human resources appear to have failed, there is always one who will never desert me. Moreover, he is always there to share my joy, to steer me down the right path, and to confide in me when no one else will do. While my being While my well being and happiness can be added to or diminished by human efforts, only God can provide the loving nourishment upon which I depend on for my daily spiritual health. Right? That's kind of cool. That makes me feel good. God is always there, right? And it's up to you what your idea of God is. I have mine, and it's constantly evolving, right? Just in the last few days, I kind of have a new concept of what that creator source is, and what he means to me, and I think that's pretty cool. And then, of course, we have a new day. December 6th. The world is God's epistle to mankind. His thoughts are flashing upon us from every direction. Plato. Sometimes we get so caught up in everyday routines and responsibilities that we lose sight of God's infinite power. We limit ourselves by devoting most of our time and energy to our jobs and possessions. Of course, there's nothing wrong with doing the best we can Of course, there's nothing wrong with doing the best we can at what we do and feeling good about the things we have, but we shouldn't let these things become walls that shut out our view of the larger world, the world of the Spirit. When we bring God into our activities, they can become much more meaningful and satisfying. We're frequently inspired and uplifted at work and in our relationships. We get more out of life because we approach it with a true sense of direction and inner calm. When we live in the larger world, we are more often aware of God's power and His willingness to bring about miracles in our own lives. We recognize and are grateful for His works, instead of taking our blessings for granted or seeing them as a result of mere chance. By recognizing that each day's accomplishments and successes are far more God's than our own, we appreciate these gifts in an entirely new way. Thought for today: today's blessings are not the result of chance, but the gifts of God. I like that. Both readings were about God, directly about God and His love for us. That's pretty cool. That's all I got for right now. I'm gonna end this video. I gotta go to like a Tim Hortons or McDonald's to upload this. I want to save my data. I don't have Wi-Fi right now, so anyways, I'm wishing you all a good day. Be blessed. I love you. Take care.